Hey guys, welcome to the Rusty Beauties garage. Give me a second. Okay. Ooh. No, it's not Christmas, or at least not officially. Every day is Christmas in the Rusty Beauties garage. And that's thanks to you guys, all the viewers, all the patrons, and all the people who donate in one way or another to the Rusty Beauties. So these are some of the recent donations here that I want to talk about, but this video is in general about you guys. I just want to show some appreciation of what you do for me, because I always see those comments where people say, without you I couldn't have done this repair or that repair on my car, thank you so much and all that. But I really want to make the same comment towards you guys, and I really mean it when I say that without you I wouldn't have been where I am right now, and I wouldn't have built this channel, and I wouldn't have had my own shop, because thanks to you I keep doing what I'm doing. The same way I inspire you to go to your garage and put your hands again on that project that you forgot 15 years ago there, or even further, you got inspired by me and went and you got your own Rusty Beauty and started working on it. The same way, guys, you inspire me when I read those comments, when I see how people are using my videos in their projects and they find them really helpful, and that inspires me to continue doing what I'm doing as well. The same way you're thankful to me, I am thankful to you, all of you. Doesn't matter whether you're making big donations like this one that I want to show you right now, or you're donating $5 to my PayPal to buy a beer, or you even just comment and watch and share my videos. All that matters. All that helps the Rusty Beauties channel to grow, and even the Rusty Beauties garage to become more popular, because quite honestly, I almost don't want anybody else to call in, because I don't have the ability to serve everybody. That's how busy I am. It's a really good problem to have, but that's again thanks to you guys, because the word spreads around of the Rusty Beauties garage. I don't need to post ads here and there. I don't need to advertise. People just keep coming, and that's again thanks to the channel, which channel is there thanks to you as well, not only thanks to me. So I really appreciate all of you guys, and there's many of you who donate a lot. Just recently I received about 650 Canadian dollars donation, just like that. One of you, his name is David, he just emailed me, he says, how can I contribute to your channel? I said, I have this PayPal button where you can click and it's called Buy Me a Beer, you can donate any amount that you want. A few hours later, $650 in my account. And things like that are what helps me stay on track. Because YouTube, even though there's ads and all that, you know, if I take the monthly revenue from YouTube and divide it by the hours that I put into editing my videos, I probably make $5 per hour from YouTube. So if it wasn't for you, for the Patreons and the people who keep donating through PayPal and parts and tools and all that, it wasn't gonna be worth. Working for glory? Well, it's good. It's good to be popular, but my kids don't eat popularity, you know? If it wasn't for you, I wasn't gonna invest all that time for $5 per hour, you know what I mean? Anyways, let me show you what I recently got, and if we have more time, I might show you what I've got in the past, for example, but let's start here. So a few months ago, I received an email from Joe. His name is Joe Bogdan. Hi, Joe. He said I used to have a TR6, which I sold, but I have some parts remaining. So he says, if you want them, they're yours. I can donate them to you. And I said, yeah, sure. What parts are there? He says, well, some brake parts and some stuff like that. I said, sure, yeah, I can always use those. And then he brings them, and it turns out that these are brand new parts. And let me show you first this, which is not brake parts, but this is a stainless steel shroud, radiator shroud for a TR6. And as you know, I have a 72 TR6 outside that is waiting to be restored, but I already collect lots of parts for it. I have lots of parts already donated by Don Quackenbush. You've seen me recently doing his row style hubcaps. That's the same guy. He donated so many parts. Maybe I'll show you also what he donated later, but this is what came from Joe. So the whole entire kit, you can see here the radiator shroud. I can show you a picture here of an installed one. This one is gonna stay in the box until the time comes for me to install it on my TR6. So that's one of the boxes, but look at the other box. When he said some brake parts, I was expecting an old caliper or brake shoes or stuff like that. Well, what this is, it is good part conversion kit for TR6 from drum brakes to rotors. So some adapters here, the whole kit, you know, including the wheel calipers, the whole rear brake conversion. You can go on the Good Parts website and see how much that is. With shipping and conversion to Canadian, it's probably over $2,000 Canadian. All the hardware kit, instructions, brake lines, the brake pads. I don't even know what's in the kit. I haven't opened it yet, and I just know it's a complete kit. I don't even know. It's part of the conversion kit. Adapter and the actual disc. And as far as I know, they're solid discs and vented one. The vented ones, of course, are more expensive. Well, guess which ones he donated. So that's like great. I'm like, I don't know what to say, Joe. It is such a generous donation. Thank you so much. It is really, really appreciated. And the other disc, and I guess these are brake pads here. Yeah, brake pads and all that. So I'm so looking forward to installing these on my car when the time comes. Can't wait. Unfortunately, I don't have time for my own cars. So that's where, guys, I want to share my plans with you, and maybe you can help me make it come true. So when I talk to my kids about their future and all that, I always say, find something to do that you're gonna love, that you're gonna enjoy doing. Don't just pick a job that's gonna make a lot of money, but you're gonna hate it. Every morning when you go to work, you're gonna have a bow in your stomach and like delivery dates and all that. Like, I've been like that for years. I worked something that I thought I loved, but it was causing me a lot of stress. So I think I'm in a position in my life now where I achieved 90% of my career goals. To do something that I love doing, something that I'm looking forward every morning to, and of course, something that is bringing food to the table for my family, not for somebody else, which I've done in the last 10 years before I started this. I was working hard, I was making a lot of money, but big portion of this money was not going on my table, it was going on someone else's table, and I understand that's the case when you work for someone else, but the ratio was very, very unfair at that time. Anyways, point is, I work for myself now, and I am the happiest ever. Can I be happier though? Yes. My next goal, to work for myself, but on my own cars. I don't want to work on customer cars. I love you guys. I love you, all of my customers. I love your cars, but I love my cars better. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to make the Rusty Beauties YouTube channel work for me. I'm working hard on that. I'm trying to get more subscribers. I'm trying to get more people included in the Rusty Beauties community for that reason, so it becomes popular. And I'm not saying that people should pay me directly. I'm saying that if YouTube works well for me, I should be in a position where I have sufficient income from YouTube, from the ads that show up on my video, not from you. I don't want your money, I want the advertisers' money. So the more people watch, the more ads show up on my videos and I get paid by Google more. So that's my goal, to be at a point where my YouTube channel is self-sufficient. At that point, I could continue doing what I'm doing, but doing it on my own cars. And at the end of the day, when I have a car, I might enjoy it for a month, 2 or 3, and then sell it, eventually make profit on it. But even if I don't make profit, I'm gonna have some money to invest in the next project and continue. So have a constant content for my YouTube channel. So that's my next goal and I see it happening. And again, it's gonna happen thanks to you guys, because you are the ones who spread the word around the world, quite honestly, about the Rusty Beauties YouTube channel and the Rusty Beauties community. And you're the ones who donate parts, you're the ones who donate tools. Talking about tools donations, look at this. That's from my long-time viewer and contributor to the channel, Eugene, my friend Eugene. You've seen me picking up a GT6 with him, his GT6 that we picked up from somewhere. But Eugene is 75, I believe. Sorry, Eugene, I don't remember exactly, but about 75 years old. And Eugene has a house, not a garage full of tools and equipment. He has a house full of tools and equipment. And he's constantly donating things like that. What do you think this costs? I don't know, maybe $800, $900. It's Matco tools with 2 batteries, with charger. Just I went to look for batteries to see how much a battery is. One battery is 200 US. Just the battery for these two. He donated the whole thing. And just like this, then a few months later, he donates these as well. Not only to me, to David as well, Chef Tash. So Eugene is one of the all-time best contributors to this channel. He donated tools and equipment that is probably over, I don't know, $10,000 more, probably. The snap-on scope that I'm using to diagnose and tune up cars, it's Eugene's. He didn't donate that. It's too expensive to be donated, but he let me use it. It's with me for a year now, and I'm sure he's gonna let me use it for a long time. The press, my press, he just donated it to me. Just recently he donated a 50-ton jack, like a huge jack that I could use to upgrade my press. I don't know, everywhere I look, I see tools and equipment that came from Eugene. So thank you so much, Eugene. Every time I come to your place, I leave with a full bed on my truck of tools. It's crazy. Also, things like that. A hub puller, you know? People were going crazy about those TR6 hub pullers. Somebody donated that to me. A pattern jig for the trailing arms, where the threads strip and we have to retread them and do that. So the whole pattern jig with the tabs, with the drills, with the guides, with everything, donated. I can tell you that without your help, my car wouldn't be as nice as it is. I doubt I'm the only one too. Comments like that just melt my heart because I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I contribute to so many projects around the world to be finished. Whether I contribute with some advice, with knowledge, with help, or with just inspiration, and I am somehow involved in that. So anyways, I think I'm going to show you also a little bit of what Don Quackenbush donated, because it's a lot as well. So let me go grab it. So Don Quackenbush is somebody who bought a 1969 Triumph TR6. And as you may know, 69 is quite unique. It's totally different than all other TR6s later years. But his was modified. Not really modified, just owners over the years started replacing parts. Probably they went bad and they just went and they bought another windshield washer fluid bottle, for example, that wasn't as the original one of the 69. They changed the soft top, for example, with a brand new one, but it was without the reflective stripe. Valve covers, everything. So Don Quackenbush started bringing the car back to the original spec. So he started removing everything that was added there that was not matching the 1969. If it didn't come out of the factory with steel braided clutch hose, for example, then nope, can't be on the car. So even though he had a brand new part, looks like he never installed it. Probably it came with the car when he bought it, I don't know. But he donated it to me now because it doesn't match his car. Some steering wheel components here, horn buttons with different logos here. I don't even know what logo needs to be on his car, but obviously these don't match his logo, so he donated it to me. Glove box, but it's plastic. It's not the cardboard one, so it comes to me. It's expensive part, you know? Another washer bottle. So he started ordering stuff and then realizing later that still that's not the part that came with his car, so it comes to me. I used one, but again, doesn't match his car. Never seen that kind of a motor, but anyway, I have that one. And then just in case, another one. When I asked him why he has more than one of the same type, he said during COVID, he was ordering parts and they kept disappearing, and he kept ordering new ones, and then all of a sudden they all came at once, and turned out they're all wrong. So he sends them to me. Look at that. So all this is gonna go on my TR6 when the time comes, when I start working on it. I don't need to buy stuff like brand new brake shoes, brand new sun visors, the boots. I don't even know why he's giving me these boots. Aren't they the same on the 69? I'm pretty sure they are. Bullet mirror, another style mirror. This is the Triumph TR250, I believe, mirror. Brand new, look, never used. Doesn't match his car. Just in case, another washer bottle. So how many of these I have now? 3. Another mirror. Gas tank cap. That's the light for the early TR6s that goes on the drive shaft tunnel behind the seats. Oh, I didn't know I had that. It looks like it's a brand new clutch slave cylinder. I have a coil. I didn't know. It's a used one, but at some point I needed a 12-volt coil, and I only had 6-volt ones. Maybe this is a 12-volt, so this can go to the garage now. I don't know why he has one of these, brand new. Another shifter knob. A hose set. But you know, for the 69, the hoses are the Bumblebee style. Oh, this one is broken, really? And of course, a green hose set. 2 hose sets. Of course, I'm gonna use the green one. Anyway, I'll put these away and I'll show you what else I have. Alright, so last year at the British Car Day, because Don comes from New York every year to British Car Day in Toronto, and before that he asked me, do you want to take out my soft top, because I'm gonna be getting rid of it anyways because it doesn't have the reflective stripe. Can you take it off quickly on the parking lot? I said sure. So here we are after British Car Day show on the parking lot. I'm drilling out rivets and taking out a soft top from his car. But not only the soft top came to me, also the top cover. That's what goes over the top when it's folded, you know. A brand new tonneau cover. And here is also the soft top. It's a brand new soft top, like with brand new glass and all that. It just doesn't have the reflective stripe here that needs to be there on 69. So let me put this away safely. And here's what else came from him. Monza exhaust for my TR6. It's great. A valve cover, not just that one, also an alloy one. This thing alone is $100 and something US. And on top of it, you know what? I'm not gonna take this out, but this is an oil cooler with the adapter, with the actual cooler in front of the radiator and all that, with the lines and everything. What can I say? Thank you, Don, and thank you everybody who continues to support what I'm doing and continues to help me achieve my goal. Like, I don't know, I can keep going on and on with the donations that people do, financial or in items that they send to me. I'm expecting now, in fact, actually, I just got an email from someone. His name is Harvey, again, one of you guys, who is sending me now lots of manuals for GT6, including parts catalogs, the metal shaping book from Eastwood, history of MG, and like, I don't know, he made a list with 7, 8 different manuals. Plus he's sending me also some gauges and fog lights, and again another donation that is really appreciated. To be honest, I haven't bought even one manual in my life. I have a full library now, including manuals for the Miata, for my son's Miata. Again, the same person who donated this jig, he donated lots of Miata parts, also a box full of hardware. He sold me that, but he sold it for $100, which was like, probably it costed more than 500, the hardware that I bought. And in the same box he put this, which this alone costs more than $100 probably. Of course, another big contribution to the channel was, I actually showed you a separate video about that. Somebody named Sandy, he sent a full box of tools and stuff that I find really helpful in the shop. I showed you that video already, so we're not gonna go through that. But again, thank you, Sandy. And there's many other donations. I'm sorry, guys, that I can't mention you all in one video, but you know who you are. I really appreciate your help. Of course, I don't want to forget the people who actually donated or wanted to donate cars to the channel. I have at least 4 of these people. So one, of course, and that's the only offer that I actually took, that's Keith Edgington, who donated my GT6. If you haven't heard the story of this car, it's a donation from Keith, who took it apart probably close to 40 years ago now. And on the 30th year after he took it apart, he donated it to me, and I started putting it back together. But you see the situation here. I'm hoping, that's what I'm saying when I say I want to be able to work on my own cars. That's what I'm saying. I want to be able to work on these projects and not on customers' projects. I'm sorry, customers, I love you, but I want to be working on my own cars. So thank you, Keith, for this generous donation. If you don't know about these cars, there's a whole entire playlist on it on my channel. I think there's about 70 videos. The story, how I picked it up from him, and how I brought it to this stage. There's gonna be more, of course, of how I'm finishing the car and putting it on the road, hopefully. So that's the only offer that I took, actually. But after that, somebody wanted to donate a TR4, but unfortunately they were in Florida. So that would have been a journey to pick that up. Then there was a GT6 that somebody wanted to donate from Calgary, I believe, or from Winnipeg. I don't remember. That was a year or more than a year ago. Again, it was way too far. And just recently, probably 2-3 weeks ago, somebody from Minnesota offered a free TR6 with lots of new parts and stuff. And unfortunately, initially I considered it's like 14-18 hours drive one direction. It was possible, but I think the time that I had to invest in that just to bring it here so I can park it somewhere and let it rust for another decade, I don't think it was worth. So I had to pass on that offer as well. But again, I'm really thankful. Even though I didn't take the donation, I added Jeffrey's name to the bottom of the list because he was willing to give me a free car. So anyways, that's what I'm talking about. I have 5 cars on my own. I could have had another 3 that I didn't take, and I have the parts that keep coming for free and all that. And what do? I just pack them and put them to the side, hoping that one day I'm gonna have the time to work on them. The truth is, if I have customers' cars, I'm never gonna be able to work on my own cars. So again, that is why I'm trying to make the YouTube be a little bit more self-sufficient, to have a Rusty Beauties garage with only my Rusty Beauties in it. Maybe every once in a while somebody can come for help, but at this point my hands are tied. I need to work for customers so I can support my family. Anyways, I can keep going on and on and on and on with everything that people donate to me, and I am really, really grateful for that, guys. I really wanted to say thank you, because I don't mention always all the gifts that you make, but I decided that I can put together a video and just mention some of you. If I didn't mention your donation, I'm sorry. And there's so many of them. I'm trying to keep track of everybody who is contributing to the channel one way or another, but maybe I'm missing somebody. If you donated and your name is not there, I'm really sorry. It's not intentional. Remind me and I will add it there as well. So anyways, that's gonna be everything for today, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, subscribing, sharing and supporting the channel, helping me do what I do. It is highly, highly appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.